Uh, Hello, everybody. My name is Carlos Javier Pineda Toledo. I am from first year. Um, well, Today I'm going to talk about English for specific purpose, and I take the topic as business. So it's business specific English. Well, basically, English for specific purposes is a type of English employed for a specific context. If we are going to talk about construction, we're going to talk in different terms and we will have a different vocabulary we will use in normal English, as the same as a firefighter or an aviator or a politician. This is like different type of vocabulary and ways of talking. So I take business specific English. This is a very complex English because it's related with talking to someone you're trying to convince to sell or to buy something. So for me, some words we should use for this business English vocabulary would be organize, like guidance, expand, competitor, strategy, and guarantee. So there are many words we can use for this topic because the first thing we need to do is to relate, to convince someone to buy us our material. So the business conversation have many words, but to learn this English business, we first need to have a proper command of normal English. If we want to talk a really specific term of English, we can't start if we don't understand normal English. So we should start with normal terms, a normal conversation or understanding most or 100% of a conversation. Uh, if you know a lot of English, it doesn't mean that you are proficient in business English. It doesn't mean that because you also need to learn the English business terms. So, some advices I can give you to learn it for to have a English business language or vocabulary is to read books in English that are related to business, professional business topics like I don't know, economics, or how to manage a business, accountability. Also, reading a lot, books, newspapers, magazines, everything, and always, you can go and attend for some professional events. Here in Zamorano, we have something named CREAN. So this is like event from students from the last year, fourth grade, uh, organize, and they bring people, sometimes graduated or not, from Zamorano, to talk about like their lives, how they created this big empire they have, or something like that. That's a good way to learn new words, how to express, how to sell. That's really a that's really good for us. Remember not to be shy because this is a this is a language where you need to like show confidence to the person who's going to buy your product, because if you don't show confidence, he will not be like attract to your product, because he will have the fear of buying something bad, something that will not work. So always be confident. Don't show your feelings because you need to be like someone with character. And if you already know like normal like English and you want to learn this type of English, there's also schools that could show you how to talk this type of business English. So there are some companies that have a team of people who can have a conversation in English and can make you presentations and help you to negotiate and teach you the proper English terms of business. Well, we can say that the ability of communication in English can be different between winning or losing a business opportunities because it will be sad if we don't conclude a business just because we don't understand the other people or they don't understand us. So that's why we should have like a at least a a sense of what we are talking about. And if you have problems with the communication on English, you can go and ask for human resources department uh, of your work to ask for some help, and they will help you by improving your level of English. So that's a good technique you could do. Remember, English for business is not just talking and understanding, it's always trying to convince and talk in terms that will show the buyer that you know what you're talking about, and you need to make them feel comfortable so you will have a good business at the end. Thanks.